Hey book friends, it's Dustin from Modern Metaphysicae, and today I thought we could hang out and take a trip through The Book of Flesh and Feather by Reverend Zemi. This is a newer publication by Theon Publishing, however it is a little difficult to get a hold of right now, but I think I have found some places where you can still get a copy, so I'll be sure to leave links to that down in the description box below. Down there, you'll also find links to my social media where you can reach out and connect, as well as a link to my personal website where you can book a tarot reading with me or even purchase some of my own handmade metaphysical goods. So be sure to check all that out at the end of the video. Also, if you enjoy these kinds of videos, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and be sure to click that little bell notification so that you get notified of when I post new occult related videos or tarot reviews. So yeah, let's dive into this. But before we do so, I do want to give a huge shout out and thank you to Theon Publishing and their wonderful, amazing team over there. When I received my original copy of this book, it did unfortunately arrive damaged. It looked like someone had just literally dropped it on the corner quite badly, and I contacted them, let them know what happened, and they immediately sent me out a new copy of the book, which was incredibly kind and generous. And I'm so happy that it did, because this book is absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. And because they did send me that out, they told me just to hold on to the damaged copy because shipping it back is just ridiculously expensive because they are located overseas. And I told them, well, what I'll do then is I'll throw it in my own book press and try and get it as flattened back out as possible. And I'll do a giveaway on my channel when I do my review of this book. So I will be doing a giveaway for the first version of this book that I did get that is slightly damaged. So just be aware you are entering a giveaway for a slightly damaged book. I did put this in my book press to try and get it as flat as possible, but you can see that there is still some bumps and bruises on it for sure. You can see it, and it goes all the way through the book. It was definitely worse on the front and the back. But if you don't mind slightly bumped and bruised edition of the Book of Flesh and Feather, and you would like to enter this giveaway, you have until, let's say, August the 6th to enter at midnight Mountain Standard Time. And to enter this giveaway, you need to be 18 years or older. You need to live within the continental United States of America or Canada. I'm sorry, European friends, but shipping costs right now are astronomical. So continental United States of America or Canada only, please. And you just need to leave a comment down below with the word thoth. So put Thoth's name in your comment and you will be entered for this giveaway. There's no purchase required. I do ask that you be subscribed to the channel. And yeah, we will give this away to one lucky person, where this book is a little difficult to come by. So again, if you are interested in entering a giveaway for a bumped and bruised copy of the Book of Flesh and Feather, use the word thoth in your comment and be subscribed to this channel and be in the continental United States of America or Canada, and we will get you entered and we will do a live drawing of the giveaway winner on August the 7th on our live stream where we talk about our favorites and reflections. And I will of course post a comment here letting people know who won, and all of the giveaway details are in the description box down below, so be sure to check the description box for the full details of the giveaway. Okay, so let's dive into the book because I am so excited about this. I've had a long-standing connection and affinity with Egyptian gods and goddesses and Egyptian paths and traditions. Most of that stems from a really early on occurrence that I had of a past life regression that I've talked about in another video. I will put a card up here if you're interested in that. But when I saw that this book was coming out, I was really excited because there have been a number of devotional books like this, like the Hecateon, that have come out. But this was kind of the first one that I saw dealing directly with thoth Djehuty. And I was pretty excited about that. So this book is amazingly, just amazingly gorgeous and totally beautiful. And I have nothing but good things to say about this. I do want to give you a brief description of what is inside the book, and I'm going to read that directly from the publishers themselves because they just did an amazing job of summing it up. And it reads, "The Book of Flesh and Feather is a grand theurgical opus, which includes a large number of ritual instructions, exorcisms, spells, amulets, and hymns which invoke the great god and exalt his Ba. The entire ritual cycle aims first at inducing a necessary state of chaos, after which the theurgist is slowly pulled into the light of Djehuty's Gnosis. Concluding the work is an elaborate initiatory ceremony which allows the operator to become the word of God and go forth as an emanation of the Deity." Rooted in expert knowledge of Coptic, Egyptian, and Greek source material, this unique work is a manifestation of years of dedicated practice, emanating a real spiritual power and authority. So this book is a liturgy. It is a working worship devotional text to thoth Djehuty. And it's really profound because it comes from a very personal experience. I mean, this is almost like getting someone's grimoire and reading it. And I think that is, it's fascinating to me, right? It's fascinating to me reading about other people's connections and things like that. And Reverend Zemi does a beautiful job of writing this book in a way that you can tell is really meaningful and purposeful to him, but also in a way that allows other people to experience what he has experienced, which is really profound. Let's talk about the construction of the book. The construction of the book is exceptional. You can tell that the cover has this really beautiful gold foil embossed stamping on it. It's really beautifully bound. The spine is lovely, and you have these beautiful hieroglyphics on the back. The end papers are these sort of like pearlized papers, which are just gorgeous. There is a sewn in ribbon bookmark, which is in gold, which is lovely. And the book itself, the paper is just exceptionally beautiful. It's a little glossy, but it's not like magazine glossy, which is nice. Here we have the table of contents, which is great. Gives you kind of a little peek at what is inside the book. So there is a nice little introduction and some notes on pronunciations and terminology and things like that, which is great. And then you get right kind of into the liturgy and sort of the mass to thoth Djehuty, which is, you have the rituals and incantations, hymns and prayers, etc., which is really beautiful. The thing that really struck me about this book is the way it's constructed and the way the typesetting was done. It's really beautiful. It's in black and this gorgeous red color. And through the book, you will see the use of Greek letters, Egyptian hieroglyphs, and drawings. And the author does a really good job of explaining those. And throughout the book, you'll also see notes from the author in red text, oftentimes also in the margins of the page, which is wonderful. Now, the one thing about the text you will see as you're going through is you'll see that the text moves around the page. And I thought this was really interesting. And it wasn't until I listened to the Glitch Bottle podcast, which, by the way, if you don't listen to Glitch Bottle and you have an interest in any of the things that I talk about on this channel, you should go over and subscribe. Glitch Bottle did a wonderful interview with Reverend Zemi on this book and his why he wrote the book and things like that. But one of the things he talks about is the typesetting of this book and why the characters are, kind of, and the words are moved across the page. And that is to encourage movement in your body as you're going through these rituals and prayers and things like that, which I think is just really clever. And he really approached creating this book as a piece of art, which it is. I mean, hands down, this book is a beautiful piece of literature, but it is also an artistic expression of his devotion to the god Thoth Djehuty, which is just beautiful. I have no words other than that to express how beautiful that is to me, because I think a lot of times people don't look at books as art. Back when books were rare and expensive because they had to be made by hand, there was this artistic appreciation for them, right? Illuminated manuscripts are a great example of that. And I think here today we have basically the equivalent of an illuminated manuscript being presented to us, which I think is just, it just really took my breath away when I saw it. And again, you'll see there's notations here about the ritual. Like here, it says, remove your clothing and wash the body with natron, starting with the head and moving down to the feet and singing. So there's inserted notations of when to do things in the rituals and things like that. It's absolutely a beautiful book. There's some really moving passages in this. I will say that if you are newer to occult practices and things like that, this could be a lot for you to take in and understand, so just be aware of that. But there are a lot of great accompanying texts for this. Another thing that was brought up in the interview that I thought was really profound was his discussion of going back to source material, and it's something that I talk about a lot, especially when it comes to tarot. And he talked about how he went back to things like the Greek magical papyri and Gnosticism texts and Coptic texts and things like that, and found references to Thoth and Djehuty in a lot of these different traditions. And it was just really fascinating how you can see that echoed throughout this work. It's just a really, it's profound. This is a profound book, and I think it really is right there alongside the work that we see in the Hecateon when it comes to a devotional text to a deity and really engrossing yourself in that divine aspect of that deity. So yeah, it's beautiful. Obviously I have a love and adoration for this work. It's something that I want to spend more time with and really dig into different aspects of it. I'm not sure if this is a path that I want to walk solely, but it is a path that I know is echoed in kind of the core of my soul at some point or another, right? And I think that's why I was so drawn to this. I'm so thankful to have this as a part of my collection. And again, I am so thankful for the amazing customer service from Tham Publishing and replacing the damaged book that arrived. And it's one of the reasons why I will continue to patronize them, because they're amazing. Their work is amazing. The texts that they publish are amazing. Their customer service is amazing. They're top-notch. I can't recommend them enough. So yeah, if you have an interest in Thoth or Djehuty or Coptic, Gnostic, Egyptian traditions, anything like that, this is definitely something that I would say you should check out. I think it's going to be one of those books that echoes forward through time as kind of a cornerstone work in the occult tradition of writing these devotional books to a specific deity. It's really beautiful and exceptionally well done, and I can't be happier that I have it in my library. So yeah, that is the Book of Flesh and Feather by Reverend Zemi. Again, if you are interested in entering the giveaway for the slightly damaged and bumped and bruised version of this text, please be sure to put the word thoth in your comment. The version of the book you will be receiving is this one, and as you can see, the top corner here is still a bit bumped and bruised after I put it in my book press for it. Actually spent almost an entire month in there, so I got it mostly back out, but it's still a little bumped and bruised, but it is looking for a home. And if you're interested in entering that giveaway, again, all of the details are down in the description box below. So the Book of Flesh and Feather, really amazing. So check it out. Again, I just want to thank you all so much for coming to hang out with me and check out this new occult text. And if you have any questions, please be sure to leave them in the comment section down below, and I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. And as always, remember, everyone is fighting a battle that you know nothing about, so be kind, always. Bye, everybody.